Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have this makeup look right here. A few things went wrong along the way, but I love the way this makeup look turned out. I think it's one of my favourites that I filmed in such a long time, and I haven't filmed like a makeup tutorial in a long time either. I've been filming lots of challenges and testings and stuff like that. But if you want to see like a specific tutorial, definitely leave a comment down below. I filmed a tutorial with this palette right here. This is the 35B palette from Morphe, and I have had this for a few weeks. I've been excited to dive into it. Today was my first time using it. This is what I came up with. Super exciting. I only used like a few shades, so I can't wait to like dive into the rest of them, especially like this yellow colour here. I really want to use this next, that peach colour, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I just want to use all of the colours, to be honest. But yeah, this is the look that I came up with today. So if you want to see how I created this makeup look, then please carry on watching and I shall show you how. But before you do, please hit the subscribe button down below. It would mean the absolute world, and I hope you enjoy. I am so excited to play with this palette. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the first shade I'll be taking is this one right here, which is a baby pink shade. So I'll just be taking that on a fluffy brush. And the brush that I'll be using to apply this is the 228 Luxe Crease brush from Zoeva. So once I've tapped off the excess on the brush, I'm just going to apply this into the crease of my eye. Just going back and forth to really blend this into the eye. As you can see, I've already primed the eye. So I'm just starting with the outer corner, going all the way in and then just blending this out. I'm just taking some more and just building it up till I like the intensity of it. I'm also going to start bringing it towards the brow bone as well. I'm just doing this because it's going to act as a nice transition shade for the purple, because purples and pinks go well together, so I thought this would go nicely. This Zoeva brush is really good for like the big transition colour, so if you're looking for a big fluffy brush that is really affordable, I definitely recommend the Zoeva ones. They'll all be linked down below. So the next shade I'll be taking is this one right here. It's this nice lavender colour here, which is what has inspired this makeup look with the background as well. I'll be taking this on my MAC 217 brush. I'm going to take this onto the crease of my eye, just starting very lightly and bring this to the inner corner. I'm not blending it up too much, and then bringing it out on the outer corner there, pulling upwards towards the brow and then picking up some more product. I'm just going to keep adding more until I like the intensity of it. I've decided to blow it out just a little bit more because I want to go in with a darker purple shade as well as this one. Then I'm going to go to the brush that had the pink on and just go over the top of it, and then going back in with the pastel purple colour. Okay, so it has probably been 20 odd minutes since I pressed record and I said I would be right back. So basically, as you can see, I've nearly done this eye. I'm so happy with it. It's actually taken me 3 goes to create this eye so far. I tried it with a concealer and then the white eyeshadow just stuck to it really weirdly. I tried no concealer and then I tried the old school NYX Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Milk, and that works. So what we're going to do is just apply this to the eye quite messily, but being really careful not to take it too far up onto the eye and not applying too much of it either, because I transferred a lot before. I think that was my problem. I also tried applying a white liner like across the cut crease line and it just looked really odd. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to smudge this out into the eye using a flat synthetic brush. Any flat synthetic brush will do for this. I'm really sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background. I really need to get this video filmed and this is the only time I can film it. Just going to carve out the eye just using a wiping motion across the socket, and then pulling inwards to really define that eye. I'm just going to take it a teeny bit higher as well, just to match up with the other eye that we've got going on. So I'm just going to take that synthetic brush to help blend out the eye pencil. This has worked so much better, and I wish that like I started off with this eye pencil because I could have probably finished filming this makeup look by now. There we go. Helps just to hold the eye taut a little bit using your other hand. I think what I'm going to do just to sharpen it up a little bit, because the other eye looks a little bit sharper, is actually just take some on the brush directly all across the bristles, load it up quite heavily, and then just going to use this to help carve it out. You can see I've picked up more product than before. Next I'll be taking this white from the palette right here, and I'll be taking this on my Zoeva 234 Smoky Shader Brush. Okay, so I'm literally just going to pat this on top of the white. I'm not going to smear it because I found that when I kind of smeared it across, like to hold the eye taut and smear it across, it just made the concealer or like eye pencil go really like clumpy and chalky and just not nice. Then when I get to the inner corner, I'm just going to blend this out right here. Then I'm going to go in with that lavender shade just to blend out the edges. Just pat down right here. Really, really gently and just slowly, slowly, slowly bringing it inwards. Just to recreate like that nice gradient effect that we have over here. Then I'm going to take that deep purple shade just to kind of deepen it up a little bit. So just packing on that right outer corner. And then blending it out. Then going in with the lavender colour. I'm now going to attempt to create this wing liner, which is a really good wing for once. I'm not very good at wings, but there we go. Got a good one. So I'm going to try and recreate this on this side for you. I took the Sigma Wicked Gel Liner for this in a random angled brush. This one is actually from Primark. So I'm just taking the liner to the tip of the brush and then wiping it on the lid. And then what I'm going to do first is just press this into my lash line. So I'm going to take a mirror and hope that I don't go out of focus for you. This bit is always really difficult because my camera doesn't autofocus, so I can't like go like this because it won't focus. So I've just kind of got to attempt to stay still. Just going to press this into the lash line. This is really, really difficult with a hand mirror. Then for the outer wing, I literally just take the brush like this, line it up where I want the wing to go, and then pull upwards. Then I'll bring the triangle in and fit it in. I'm going to do this off camera just because I'm really struggling. I really want to make this makeup look pop. I can't do it at this angle. But once I can invest in a camera that autofocuses, that's what we'll be doing. So I shall be right back in 1, 2, 3, go. So we've got the liner on. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. And apply some mascara. I'm going to be really careful applying this because even though I can fix it, I just don't want to ruin it because it's very like light. I'm going to apply some mascara. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. Applying a very light coat of this and being really careful. For the lashes, I'm going in with these ones which are iconic from House of Lashes. I'm just going to pop these on and we'll move back to the rest of the face. So now onto the face. As you can see, I already have my foundation on. I applied the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I'm actually in the middle of doing a foundation review, first impression on it, so you will have already watched that to see what I think. I think I like the finish of it, but I don't know how it will wear. So onto the contour, I'm going to take my Mink Stick to Flawless foundation stick from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just go under my cheekbones till about there. I don't usually like to bring it in too far in. Then I apply some to the sides of my forehead, also the top of my forehead, a little bit around my temples, a little bit down the sides of the nose and kind of like in a point just to make it look a little slimmer but also so it doesn't disappear into my face. And then under my lip as well and a little bit under the jawline just to help get rid of that double chin. So then what I'm going to do is blend it out using this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm going to start with under my jawline and just rub it out in little squiggly motions to blend it out into the skin. Then I'm going to blend out the top of my forehead. Just blending out my contour. Blending out the tip of my nose and then also down the side of my nose. This is my favourite brush for blending out cream contour. It just fits so perfectly to wherever you need to blend it out. Then I'm going to blend out this little bit here, and then also the sides of my forehead here. My eye seems to have calmed down a little bit, but I'm not going to speak too soon. Every now and then I'm just taking a cotton stick thing, whatever they're called, cotton bud, and just kind of like blinking and soaking up the water in the cotton. It's really annoying because I'm really proud of this eye makeup look. I think it looks really cool, and it's just my eye is just ruining it completely. For concealer, I'm going to take two concealers, and first of all I'm going to take the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer in the shade Ivory. So I'm just going to apply some to my chin, above my lip, around the sides of my mouth, down the centre of my forehead, and like an upside down triangle just to highlight that area, and then also between the brows and down the centre of the nose. And of course I'm going to apply some under my eyes in an upside down triangle to really draw light to that area. Then I'll also be taking a little bit of the Makeup Revolution concealer as well, just to add some extra kind of concealer. I don't really have much of this left. Okay, yeah, we've run out of that. We need to get a new one of those. So I'm just going to blend in the concealer using the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I've just dampened the sponge. I'm going to pat this into the chin, above my lip, sides of the mouth, and then bring it up to kind of like define the contour a little bit more. And then my forehead. I really wish my eye would stop streaming. And then also blend down the nose, and then under my eyes. I'm going to use the pointy side of the sponge to do my eyes. Then I want a serious highlight for this. I'm taking the Primark Strobing Gel Cream thing in the shade Champagne. I'm going to apply the teeniest amount, like honestly like that much, to the very pointy tip of my beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I'm just going to very lightly just blend this across my cheekbone, squeezing the sponge together so it doesn't go too thick and I can concentrate the product. Just like that. You can't really see too much for the moment, but when you pack the liquid highlighter on top, the powder highlighter on top even, it will just look unreal. For highlighter, I'm going to take my favourite new highlighter, which is the Amrezy Anastasia Highlight. Taking this on the Anastasia A23 brush, going into the product and tapping off the excess. Then I'm just going to actually pat this on top of that liquid highlight, because we're basically just setting this into place like we would our foundation. I think I actually may have to give my eyes a little break, because this eye I've had to redo 3 times for this video, so maybe that's why it's streaming so much. And now the white on the lid is going like a really weird colour because my eye is so irritated. So I think I'm going to give my eyes a break. I'm just going to take off my lipstick just using this makeup wipe that I've been using to like take it off. You can see how many attempts I've done there. I think a foundation, a highlight. And then I'm going to turn off the lights and just rest for 10 minutes because my eyes are streaming like crazy. Okay, so I've taken this lash off, put it back on. My eye has started to water again. I think it's because I've irritated this eye so much. It's like, no, get the makeup off me. But I'm just going to continue because I really want to finish filming this tutorial and get some nice pictures of this eye before it streams all the way off. I'm not having a good tutorial day, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. But that's fine because it just shows that we're all real and every day we all have things that go wrong. Anyway, I'm just going to set my face. I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder in the shade Transparent on my Primark powder brush. And I'm just going to pat this into the skin, and yes, my eye has started streaming once again. I'm just going to avoid the highlight area because I don't really want to go on top of the shimmery area. I'm just going to put some powder under the eye and hope it kind of soaks up going on over there. I'm just going to zoom you guys in at the problem that I'm facing right now. But look how watery that is, and I can't help it. Like, I'm taking a cotton pad every so often and just soaking it up. For bronzer, I'm going to try out a new one for once. This is the Miss Lynn bronzer in the shade Barbados Babe, bronzing and contouring powder. So I'm just going, it smells quite nice. I'm just going to take this on my Real Techniques blush brush, just off the excess, and then just get going, applying this to my cheeks. We're continuing. We don't have a watery eye. Let's pretend that we don't, and then we won't. So I'm just going to bronze up the outer perimeter of my face. This tutorial in mind I had going like really professional with like the purple backdrop, and it just didn't work out that way, you guys. I went to the shop the fabric shop first thing this morning to purchase this purple backdrop to film this video, and I was like, I'm gonna do a really cool like edgy purple eye, like not just a smoky eye, something a bit interesting and different. I was excited, and then my eyes started streaming. For blush, I'm taking the Benefit Havana blush, which looks like this right here. It's like a mixture of colours. I'm taking this on a Primark blush brush, tapping off the excess and then applying it very lightly to my cheekbone, just in between that bronzer and the highlight to help blend it in together. See, if I close my eyes, it does look quite nice, but you can tell where my eye's been irritated. Probably should have just been like, okay, my eye is not going well today, let's try again tomorrow, but no, we're gonna continue. I'm just gonna add some more highlights, so I'm gonna spray my A23 highlighting brush and then go in with the Amrezy highlighter, tap off the excess and then just pack this on top. I feel like if you apply lots of highlighter, it won't be as noticeable that my eye is streaming everywhere. I'm just applying that to my cheekbone, my cupid's bow, and also down the center of my nose, just patting that in. Then I'm gonna take my blush brush and just tap over it to help blend it in. I'm also just going to put some extra brow product through the tops of my brow where it's taken away from my foundation, and then I will be right back to finish the eyes, fingers crossed, and then do the lips as well. Okay guys, we are back in the room. We've had a little break from the lights. My eye is calming down, but I think it might well up again, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to move on to lips first before I do the eyes, just so my eyes have time to like calm down and adjust to this bright ring light in front of my face. But I'm taking the Boldly Bare lip liner from MAC. I don't have a purple lip liner to match the lippy that I'll be applying, so this is just going to create a nice line to fill in. So I'm just going to start with MAC Boldly Bare and outline my lips, starting with the bottom lip. For lipstick, I'm taking the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Creator. Oh, they smell delicious. I'm just going to apply this to my lips. Okay, so now I'm going to finish off the eyes and hope that my eyes don't stream. I'm very nervous to do this, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to start with that really deep purple shade and run it under my lower lash line. So I'm going to take my mirror and look up here and just be really careful when applying this that I'm not getting it into my eye. Then I'm going to take that lavender colour and just help to blend this out. This look just needs some highlighter on the inner corner and some lower lash mascara. So I'm just applying the Amrezy highlighter on the inner corner of the eye. My eye seems to be okay now, guys. I'm gonna... Should I skip the brow bone? Yeah, I'm gonna skip the brow bone highlight. I don't want to ruin the vibe we've got going on. So I'm just going to finish this look by applying some mascara to my lower lashes. While I wait for the little lash residue to dry so I can wipe it away, I'm just going to put some brow gel through my eyebrows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in the shade Chocolate. Like I said, chocolate brow gel. I feel happy now, like I feel very Barbie-esque, and now my eyes have stopped streaming. But now I'm going to go in with a purple liner. This is the NYX Glide On purple liner in the shade of Purple Blaze. I just hope this doesn't set my eyes off again. And then apply this to the lower waterline. This is just going to help make those green eyes pop, and also it's just going to add a little something extra rather than just nothing in the waterline or a nude or a black. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, even with all my little fails throughout the video. As you can tell, like, things do go wrong when it comes to makeup. Not every one of us is perfect and everything goes wrong, but you can definitely fix it. It just wipes off at the end of the day. And now I really like this makeup look and I can't wait to take lots of posy photos with it. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. It would mean the absolute world. And if you would like, also it might be worth checking me out on Instagram as well. My Instagram handle is the shivonmakeupbiz. I post pictures of makeup looks on there and just post lots of pictures. So yeah, it might be worth checking me out on there. But I shall see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.